It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. I just want to let y'all know right now we got a situation right now. I had to react to it. So, I don't know too many names right now, but I'm just going to say white cop shoots black boy for a justifiable reason, actually. He had a gun. He was running with the gun. The cop says that he pointed at him, but either way, you're running with a gun, you're going to get shot. Everybody knows that. Definitely if you're black. You should know that. That's like rule book number 101. You should know don't run with a gun when white officers chasing you, right? Okay, now, next situation. Father sees the dash cam of, or the body cam of what happened. He's infuriated with anger. What does he do next? He doesn't care what he is. We call this a crime of passion. So he's angry. So what does he do within the day? He finds a random officer and he runs him down with his vehicle. Yes, this man sees the body cam from his son being killed by a certain officer. So he, within that same county, signs a random officer that's leading traffic and he runs him down with his car. He doesn't try to stop, hit him full throttle. And I don't know if he ran back over him once, but I know he ran him on purpose. Now, I understand there's a lot of feelings in the air and all this stuff. Everybody wants to do the black and white thing, but it's really just it's just an eye for an eye thing. Really, I don't even think this is about race. I think if a black officer did it, this black man would have probably did the same thing either way, due to the fact that it's his son. Now, the only reason I understand for this man because it's his son. Yet, not knowing that your son also had a weapon. So like this situation is very sticky. So I'm gonna play this really quick and I'm gonna give you a reaction on what I think about the situation. Let's go.
Your Honor, Rodney Hinton.
Thank you.
It was tense as Rodney Hinton's family sat in a sea of law enforcement officers who showed up for his bond hearing. As Hinton approached the podium, his brother comes up on the other side, tapping the glass to get his attention.
Got to have a seat. Got to have a seat.
The man refuses to listen.
Have a seat. That's my bro.
An officer tugs on his shirt to get him to sit down, resulting in chaos inside the gallery. And spilling outside into the hall.
I just want my brother to see me. Take a breather.
Deputies escorted Hinton out for 2 minutes. Once things settled down, he returned to face the judge.
Good morning, Mr. Hinton.
The prosecution called its witness, a Cincinnati police detective who laid out the tragic turn of events on May 2nd. Officer Carl Beebe says Hinton and his family met Chief Teresa Thigi at 9:30 Friday morning to review body camera footage of his son, Ryan Hinton's shooting death at the hands of one of her officers the day before. By 10:30, Hinton abruptly left the meeting distraught and so upset family members were concerned about his ability to drive.
When he left, he actually left with family members.
Beebe says Hinton returns at 12:40 that afternoon to pick up his car and leaves. At 12:49, he returns to 801 Lynn Street and circles the parking lot before allegedly heading toward UC. Roughly 10 minutes later, Hinton ran over Deputy Larry Henderson, who was directing traffic for UC's graduation. Detectives say based on video footage and witness accounts, it appeared intentional.
Were there any evidence of skid marks?
No, there were no indications at any point that he tried to brake, stop, or otherwise avoid Deputy Henderson.
The prosecution believes Hinton attacked Deputy Henderson because he was the first officer Hinton saw.
Damn.
His defense attorney, Clyde Bennett, argued he was not in the right state of mind.
I'm not saying that my client didn't try to intend to do this. That's not my position. I want to make certain that this young man is treated as a mentally ill person and not as a cop killer. I don't think he was a cop killer. I think he was not in his right mind.
The prosecution argued Hinton is a risk to law enforcement
that's a decent
and the
defense, I
public.
guess.
The judge agreed,
doesn't
saying
exempt.
he never seen a case like this, denying Hinton bond.
Hey there, thanks so much for visiting the Local 12 YouTube channel.
And just like that, bro, I really do. Based on, I guess, his defense attorney is saying, like, he wasn't in his right mind. And as a father, I have to understand this as well. I don't think he was. Yes. Now, just due to the fact that you weren't in your right mind don't give you the right to kill another man, regardless of who it is. And then blamelessly kill anyone. You know they're not going to give you a bond now. They definitely not going to give you a bond, brother. Because you just senselessly killed a random. not even the person that actually did it. That's what made it even more crazy. Because now what you just did yourself, little bruh, is that son died from the hands of the officer, and you die in a jail cell, probably in the hands of a black man, or in the hands of an officer. You know what I'm saying? Before they hit the jail, because, you know, they take that serious. You know what I'm saying? They take it as a 999. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But, you know, 999, officer down. But, man, it's a sticky subject. I wish Buddy didn't do that, because I feel like what it does is it attracts more heat to black people. And it just, right now, I think black people are taking a lot of heat right now. They, you know, you got the white black people, they come out the woodwork and they blaming the black people. Not saying we're not doing bad, we are. But it's like, there's a spotlight on us right now. And I understand, man, it was an emotional thing. You know, you got to put that in consideration. Officer killed son. And then people, even if the officer killed him for a legal reason, as a father, I don't expect, and this is me jumping in his body, I expect him to do one of two things. Take it how it is, and take it like, yes, your son was killed by this officer on duty. He had a gun. He was with wrong people robbing cars. And now he died, right? That's number one. The second was like, yeah, I know my son was doing that, but the way he killed him, he didn't have to do that, because at the time that I seen the video, he showed me he didn't look like a threat. That's my perception, right? But he probably already knew cop gonna get off. So he got infuriated with fear, you know, with pain. You know what I'm saying? It hurt. And then he did a very emotional action. So I don't agree with what he did, because now you got two men lose now. Like, now whoever the mama was, or whoever was at the crib, they lose the son and the daddy. So, like, two big incomes. Now she probably gonna end up pouring on drugs, you know what I'm saying, now, or some shit. She got to handle business on her own. Hopefully she has a stable income or whatever coming in, because now Buddy just kind of fucked up the household completely, if anything. So it's a dumb thing to do, because now you're like, yeah, it was an emotional act. I know you can plead insanity, but that's not going to work, because you're in your right mind when you did it. It's just a fact that it was just a crime of passion. You just did it because you were so emotional that you did something heinous. So for that case, I don't think he should get like life in prison for real. But he should get a decent sentence, like a good 20 ball, I ain't gonna lie. Due to the fact that you did something so out of anger. And of course, you know, I don't know. What can you do about this? Like, death penalty ain't for everybody, because I think this is a crime of passion. It has nothing to do with like, oh, malicious intent, but you did have malicious intent at the same time. So I'm not for what he did at all. I know a lot of people out there, like, I thought they was gonna do a GoFundMe from him, and I heard he was raising money too. I was like, nah, don't do that, bro. Like, you did wrong. You shouldn't have killed no officer, for sure. Like, you know, they take that for real. But of course, people say eye for eye, you kill one, I kill one type shit. But when you kill one of theirs, they want three of yours for real though. That's how they really coming. So if you ain't got the army behind you to support three or more, bro, don't start war with these type of people, bro, because they gon', next thing you know it, somebody else in your family just getting murked off randomly. You know what I'm saying? And you in prison, you helpless, you can't do nothing, but now your family dying off because you just killed a random family. You know what I'm saying? Or some innocent, another person might get shot or something. So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Don't forget to like for the YouTube algorithm, but please go in that YouTube section. Tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. This is the first time me hearing about it for real, and it's definitely the first time me reacting. I don't know how I really feel about it, but I do feel like Buddy should not have done that to the police officer. He's an innocent. He didn't do nothing. If anything, you should have done something to the dude that actually did some shit. How you gonna find a random? Like, that's like, he ain't do nothing. He just serving his time, and he was retired too, bro. So that was really bad on dude, and they probably gonna penalize him for that. Like, you could have went after the dude that actually did it, but instead you did some innocent dude that was doing something innocent for kids. You know what I'm saying? So at the time of you doing the crime. So let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace. It's your boy. Let's go.